Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my art channel. I'm very honored to have been included in the Pourembrance Day collaboration with 28 artists from all over the world. It was organized by Nathan Lindsell from The Fine Art of Distraction. He lives in Australia and he has a really fun channel. You should check it out. There are 28 artists, and the collaboration is split up into 4 different days. I've put the playlists in my video description, which you can find by clicking on See More. And before me was Cassie Black with Epiphany Creations, and after me, closing out this particular day of video premieres, is Cindy Porter from Cynthia Porter Studios. Check out all their videos also. I hope you follow along on the playlist. And the idea was to draw inspiration from the camouflage pattern in one of the armed forces. And so I'm doing my piece based on this image that I found on Google of the navy camouflage. And I chose navy because I liked the color palette, but also because to honor my grandfather, my Grampa Sib, who served during the Korean War. And my Uncle Dave. And my brother Ronnie. And who have all sadly passed, and I'm happy to be honoring them in this way. So let me talk to you about my colors and my technique. So I have Amsterdam titanium white, and I've mixed this to a really thick consistency. I hope you can see that in the video. So this is a very thick consistency, and I plan on doing a sandwich layered flip cup grenade pour. So I'm going to layer this with big sections of the white, and then these other colors kind of drizzled in on top of it. And I'll do 3 or 4 in each cup. I have 2 cups. And so the sandwich bread is this titanium white. And then for the colors, trying to come up with a similar color palette to that navy camouflage, I have Amsterdam Expert Series Indigo, and then I have Amsterdam's Grayish Blue. I have DecoArt Extreme Sheen Pewter, and then this is a mix of DecoArt Extreme Sheen's Sterling Silver and Chroma Molten Metals Silver. The Chroma was too dark, and the DecoArt was too light, so I've come up with a kind of a medium tone. Layering these in a sandwich pour. Ooh, there's a little bug on my cup. Get over there. Layer them in a sandwich pour. It's okay to use really dark colors like this because this white will lighten a lot of these colors also. So I'm really excited to get started. I also have some leftover blues that I've thinned down, and I'll use this as a base coat. So before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and layer my 2 cups. And move these out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. I don't normally use plastic cups, but I wanted you to be able to see the layers, because this is an important part of this technique, is how you layer it. So I'm going to put in a nice healthy layer of white in the bottom in each of the cups. Try and match up the amounts. And then I'm going to layer the colors directly on top, and we'll pour very carefully because I don't want this to be a dirty cup. I don't want the colors to blend yet. That was actually a lot of that blue, but that's okay. And since I did it in 1 cup, I'll do it in the other. So keeping these to a thick consistency is important, because you don't want, if it's too thin, as you try and pour the layers on top of each other, they'll blend too much. This way they kind of stack on top of each other. So I'm going to put the pewter directly on top of the indigo, and I'll use a little bit less of this. It's usually a pretty good, reliable cell maker, this color. And I'm going to, since I have 2 non-metallics and 2 metallics, I'm going to layer them so that the metallics are not touching each other. And that might increase the chances of some cells. There we go. I could do thinner layers of these colors and get a really soft color palette, but I want these colors to show up, so along with the white, because I'll be using a lot of the white. There we go. And now we go right back on top of that.
All the devils will be dancing in the aisle. I float around and round in the sea of people for a while. Maybe I'll stop by and say hello. Oh, when I go, I won't have this heartache anymore. I don't have all the answers to it all. Lucky stars, they never seem to glow. When I go, I won't have to worry about the things I left unsaid. There's nothing I can do about it now. I finally saw the light. It's calling down to me. I think I've seen it once before somehow. When I go, I'm taking all the good times we had. When we were together back before things got so bad, I loved you so. Oh, when I go, I won't have to be stuck in the past. Save a seat there for me, Lord, I'm coming home at last. When I hear that final rooster crow. When I go, all my friends are waiting for me at the pearly gates. They're singing all my favorite country songs. Yeah, I can see them dancing now. I hear the fiddle play. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Oh, when I go, I'm taking all colors from the sky. Paint a little picture of the memories of my life down below. Oh, when I go, there won't be nothing left for me to hide. All the things I tried so hard to bury deep inside, laid upon the ground like falling snow. When I go, when I go. Seems like just yesterday out in the yard, there on our backs where the sky was so dark, watching the satellites passing like dust in the air. Thinking of planets and distance and time, I reach for your hand and you reach for mine, and I knew then wherever you were, I would want to be there. Your eyes seemed to cast a mysterious spell. I felt the uprising, a furious swell, while the black blink in the sky up above us kept counting the days. And there in the darkness we sat drinking wine. Will I have your heart and will you have mine? While holding back thoughts of a lingering history of pain. What will become of us? Song you sing, feelings too strong to keep hiding away, and the veil has come down and we stare at the blank-hearted moon. We grow to the ground like two seeds in the grass, hoping this moment before us won't pass, and closing our eyes, we know sunrise will come very soon.
So here we have our wet result. This is really pretty. It's almost a shame what I'm about to do to it. Maybe I'll do this color scheme again because this is really beautiful. It's soft but it has some really good color intensities. I love that indigo when it blends with the white. Look at that, all the color variation there is really pretty. I love that. And the pewter and the silver did their jobs of rising up and creating cells and lacing. Big, beautiful boulder cells are nice. I like that. Yeah, so most of this, like all these big, beautiful cells right here, we're not gonna see that in the end, unfortunately. The majority of what we're going to see, hopefully, is what's here in the center. So as I was tilting it, I wasn't really paying that much attention to what was on the sides. I was paying attention more to what was in the center. I wanted some big juicy cells in here. I wanted some good color variation, so there's some really good darkness here, lots of light. You can see the darker blues and the lighter blues and the gray. I think this is going to work perfectly. So let's see how this dries and I'll come back for step 2.
Tossed by the jealous wave.
final result of my Pourembrance Day painting. I really was very happy when I found that vinyl placemat at Walmart. I thought, oh, this pattern kind of looks like camouflage. So I had this idea to use this way. I think it's really cool. And I also really think it's interesting that metallic blue spray paint that I used was transparent, so you can see the original pour coming up, kind of glowing up through the that shiny, glossy metallic. I think that's really pretty. And there was some bleed through on the spray paint in several areas, but it kind of softened the whole structure a bit. I really like it. Isn't that pretty? It almost looks antiqued that way. And I really love that the dark blue areas here are really glossy, and then the original pour is kind of matte. I love that you can see the motion of the background in here. I think that's super cool. And I thought it was a really great idea. I taped off the sides so it gives a completely different texture from the side. And you can see that original pour still. So that's a kind of a cool little framing idea. So yeah, I'm very happy with this piece in honor of my brother Ronnie and my uncle Dave and my Grandpa Sib, who all served in the Navy. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow along the playlist for the next artist in the collaboration. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And go out and mix up some paints and be fearless.